Okay, folks, it's Saturday. It's race day here at Nobby Ridge. The Ringers, Zingers, and Dingers nostalgic race. This is the trophy we're looking to take home. Some lucky participant will win this. And I hope y'all enjoy it. So without further ado, we'll get back to the racing program. Okay, first up in this lane, we got Dog Squad Racing, and J-Bo's the driver. In this lane here, Puff Racing, Misty G, take them to the top. Okay, we have a new starting light. It's up at the top of the track. You see it across the track. That's what we're doing the countdown on, and it goes 3 seconds. This is a best of 3. You got to win 2 out of 3 races to move on. I hope you enjoy it. Dog Squad in another lane 1. Misty G in lane 2. Watch the light. Misty G with a 1768 to 1832 for Dog Squad J-Bo. Misty's in lane 1. Misty G in lane 1. J-Bo lane 2. Watch the light. Be Misty G moving on. She got two. Misty won that one, so she's starting out the day good. In this lane, we got Isaiah from Team Isaiah, the Elevation Diecast. We got 3 and 1. Diecast in lane 2. Take them to the top. Isaiah's in lane 1. 3 and 1. 131, excuse me. 131 Diecast Racing in lane 2. I don't know why I was thinking, well, it might be slick as oil. Here we go. Watch the light. Pretty slick. 131. First win, switching lanes. That last run, Elevation, Isaiah was 117. 1723. 131 was 1710. Switch lanes. Watch the light. "131 will be moving on. Be taking on Misty G next time. Isaiah, I appreciate you coming. Okay, we got Uncle Elvis in lane 1 with his Fiat dragster. In lane 2, we got Dog Squad Racing in his Max Steel. That'd be J-Bo the driver, taking them to the top. Okay, we got Uncle Elvis in lane 1. J-Bo in lane 2. Watch the light. The Uncle Elvis was a 1728 to 1745. Switching them up, taking them back to the top. Uncle Elvis up one. If you was wondering how the racing order come out, it come out of this jug here. I go in the jug and I got these little peels. I call them peels. Little things with numbers on them. And I draw the number 2 at a time out of the jug. And that's how the running order is going to be. It ain't electronic, it's old-fashioned. I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy. Alright. Uncle Elvis is up one. He's in lane 2. J-Bo in lane 1. Watch the light. Uncle Elvis took that one. So that's 2 in a row for Uncle Elvis. 1732 was Uncle Elvis's time. 1750 was J-Bo. Well, next up we got the Crazy Canuck and his mod rod up against Mrs. Hot Rod in her green Way Too Fast. Take them to the top. We got Crazy Canuck in lane 1. Miss Hot Rod lane 2. Watch the light. $17.06 for the Crazy Canuck. $17.19 for Mrs. Hot Rod. Alright, they're switched up. I want to thank Slam Man's Custom for my new timing gate, start line and all. I really like it. It's got this little button I get to mash instead of, and I don't have to go M1, 2, 3, here we go. Nope, I just tell you to watch the light. Alright, with that being said, Miss Hot Rod on the right, in the number 1 lane, Crazy Canuck on number 2. Watch the light. Oh, Miss Hot Rod come back with a 1700. No, with a 1696. Look at her go. Okay, take them back to the top. This will be the 3rd race. The winner of this one will be moving on. Okay, we got 1 and 1. That equals 2. But we got the 3rd race to go. See who's going to be the winner. That's Hot Rod lane 2. Crazy Canuck lane 1. Watch the light. It'll be the Canuck with a 1705 to 1706. Canuck will be moving on. Next up, we got Dutch Clutch. He's Way Too Fast. I'll be in lane 1. 131 Diecast Racing from Max Steel. Lane 2. Take them to the top. Alright, folks. Dutch clutch. Way too fast. Lane 1. 131 Diecast Racing. Lane 2. What you like? $131. Take that one with a 1712 to 1731. Take them to the top, switching them up. Got them switched. 131 lane 1. Dutch clutch lane 2. It'll be the 131. We'll be moving on. Alrighty. We got the Crazy Canuck in his yellow mod rod up against Captain Carl, Fast Lane Speed Shop, in his straight pipes in lane 2. Take them to the top. Alright. Crazy Canuck in lane 1. Carl, Captain Carl in lane 2. What's the light? Carl pulled it off with a 1729, 1723 to 1724. That's some close racing. Take them to the top and switch them up. Okay, done went to the top and switched them up. Carl's on lane 1. Crazy Canuck in lane 2. What's she like? $17.26 with a 10,000 beat. Carl's moving on. Okay, we got Dutch clutch again in his black hooligan over here in lane 1, and Abby in lane 2, card named Ghost Rider. Take them to the top. Alright. Ghost Rider in lane 1, lane 2. The little hooligan of Dutch clutch is in lane 1. What you like? That'll be Abby. So we're going to switch them up. Abby run us from 1764 to 1808 for the hooligan. Switching them up, take them to the top. Okay, got them switched. Dutch clutch in the right lane, in the lane 2. Abby is in lane 1. What you like? Abby will be moving on. She run a 1761 in her little Ghost Rider. Dutch clutch Thank you for sending them cards. Okay. We got Dutch Clutch and his mod rod in lane 1. We got the Dootsy, Uncle Elvis, lane 2. Take them to the top. Alrighty. What you like? Dutch Clutch. Got that one. Was 1750 to 1772. We're gonna switch them up. Alright, with them switched up. Dutch Clutch is in lane 2. And Uncle Elvis is in lane 1. What you like? Uncle Elvis come back, 1154 to 1754 to 1755. Let's go to race 3. Okay, each one of them has got a win. Race 3 is the decider. What you like? With Dutch Clutch, he likes that number 1 lane. He'll be moving on. Okay, next up, in the purple, mod rod, we got 18, August in my lane. In the other lane, lane 2, we got Mr. Dark and his 32 Ford Coupe. Take them to the top. Just another thing I need to mention. You may wind up having to race yourself because we got so many cars. Some of you's got 4 cars for one team. So you may have to race yourself. It's all good. It's racing, man. You know which one of your cars is the fastest. Here we go now. August is in lane 1. Mr. Dart's in lane 2. 1, 2. Watch the light. August with a 1701 to a 1753 for Mr. Dart. We're going to switch lanes and take them to the top. Okay. Now it's Mr. Dart in lane 1. August is in lane 2. Watch the light. August to be moving on with the 1708 to the 1732. Okay, we got Dutch Cut in his 32 Ford Coupe. And Puff, Jake the driver, in his Curtis sports car. Take him to the top. Okay. Dutch Clutch in the number 1. Puff in number 2. If you notice, there's going to be a lot of cars. What's the light? Dutch clutch at the very end, come around, puff, 11:48 to 11:55. I mean 17:55 to 17:48. Okay. Jake in lane 1. Dutch clutch lane 2. Here we go. Watch the lot. It's the puffer. 17:33 to 17:48. Let's go to race 3. Race 3, 1 and 1. Jake in the number 2 lane and Dutch clutch in number 1. What you like? Be puff. He finally found the speed. Puff will be moving on. We got Arlo and his Woody up against his 36 Ford Coupe. Puff is the driver. Taking him to the top. Okay, we got Puff in lane 2. Arlo lane 1. Watch the light. Arlo's are flying. 1694 to 1750. Yeah, that's getting her own done or done. Okay, Puff's in lane 2. Puff's in lane 1. Arlo's in lane 2. Here we go. Watch the light. Be Arlo. Arlo will be moving on. Okay, we got Flip in his white way too fast up against Blue Line in his high roller in lane 2. We'll take them to the top. Okay, got Flip in lane 1, Blue Line lane 2. Watch the light. Flip, 1686. He got it by 10 thousandths. Alrighty then. We got Blue Line in lane 1. Flip in lane 2. Watch the light. It'll be the Flipster with a 1684 to a 1686. Flip will be moving on. Okay, for Dog Squad Racing, we got J-Bo on lane 1. Abby Normal driving the car called Splat in lane 2. Take them to the top. Okay, we got Splat in lane 2 and J-Bo lane 1. Watch your light. J-Bo took that win 1740 to 1788. Switching lanes. Okay, we got Splat from Abby Normal. In lane 1. And we got J-Bo in lane 2 for Dog Swab Racing. What's a lot? J-Bo up 1. J-Bo 1724 to 1785. J-Bo moving on. Okay, we got B&D Racing, lane 1, 905 diecast, the Crazy Canuck in lane 2, taking them to the top. Okay, we got B&D in lane 1, Crazy Canuck in lane 2. What you like? It's the Crazy Canuck with a 1720 to 1764 for B&D. Taking them to the top, switch them up. Now we got Crazy Canuck in lane 1, B&D in lane 2. What you like? Canuck is up 1. $17.14 for the Canuck, $17.63 for B&D. The Canuck will be moving on. Okay, next up we got Flip in his way too fast, the silver one, up against E67 Racing, the 40 model Woody in lane 2, taking them to the top. Alright, we got them at the top. What you like? Flip 1681 to 1738 for E67. Take them to the top, switching lane. Alright, the E67 is in lane 1, Flips in lane 2. What you like? Flip with a 1685 to 1730. Flip and be moving on. Alright. E67 Racing in the blue with the stars and bars. 34 coupe up against Mrs. Hot Rod in her black 3-window coupe. Taking them to the top. Alrighty then. E67 in lane 1, Mrs. Hot Rod in lane 2. What you like? Miss Hot Rod 1740 to 1743. Switching lanes. Alright, Miss Hot Rod lane 1. E67 in lane 2. What you like? Miss Hot Rod getting a little faster there. 1727 to 1752. Miss Hot Rod moving on. Okay. We got Blue Line in his power roller up against E67 in his 37 Bugatti. Taking them to the top. Blue Line lane 1. E67 lane 2. 1, 2, 3. What am I doing? Watch the light. $16.72. For Blue Line, 1720 for E67. Switching lanes. Okay, they switched up. E67 in lane 1, Blue Line lane 2. Watch your light. $17.19 for E67. $16.77 for Blue Line. Okay, we got Uncle Elvis in his little coupe, little roadster, 32 Ford Roadster. Mr. Arlo in his Bugatti. Colorful, marvelous. Okay, we got Uncle Elvis in lane 1, Arlo in lane 2. Watch the light. Arlo with a 1704 to 1716. Switching lanes. Alright. Arlo lane 1, Uncle Elvis lane 2. 1, well, watch the light. Arlo with a 1707 to 1730. Arlo be moving on. Okay, we got Hot Rod Racing. And it's way too fast. Lane 1. Space Coast. Lane 2. His 34 Ford sedan. Take them to the top. Okay, we got Hot Rod in lane 1. Space Coast in lane 2. Watch your light. Hot Rod by a mile. 1712 for Hot Rod. 1791 for Space Coast. Take them to the top. Alright. Space Coast lane 1. Hot Rod lane 2. Watch your light. Hot Rod 1716. Hot Rod will be moving on. Alright. We got Craigster in his Mod Rod lane 1. We We got Milestone in his Packard in lane 2. Take them to the top. Okay. We got Craigster lane 1, Milestone lane 2. What's the light? We got the Packard 1715 to 1716 switching lanes. Got the lane switch. Milestone on 1. Craigster on number 2. What you like? Milestone's up 1. Milestone takes it. 1710 to 1721. Okay, folks. We got 18 in lane 1. Grover and her red Bowtail Bugatti up against Milestone in his doozy. Take them to the top. Okay, lane 1, we got 18. Grover, the driver. Lane 2, we got Milestone in his doozy. Let's see what happens, what you like. Okay, we got Grover 1682 to 1724. Okay, we got Milestone in lane 1. A-Team in lane 2. What's the lot? $16.83 to $17.10. A-Team will be moving on. Okay, we got B&D Racing in lane 1. Craigster Senior. And the driver is Rusty. And the lead slinger. I just want to mention I like all these different cars we got. Some of it's very well, most all of it's very creative. But get back to racing. B&D Racing, lane 1. Craigster Senior, lane 2. B&D 1731 to 1731 with a 10,000 speed. Take them back to the top. Most of these cars got real quiet wheels. These two right here, they run them hush wheels. They just hush down the track. Alrighty. With the switch, Craigster's in lane 1. Senior. The B&D's in lane 2. B&D's up 1. What's the lot? Craigster come back. 1725 to 1729. This will bring on the third race. One each. I think sometimes the wheels just have to get loosened up. But anyway, register lane 2, B&D lane 1. Listen how quiet these two. It'll be B&D taking it home there with a 1729 to a 1730. Okay, now we got Arlo. He's Mod Rod. And then we got Milestone and he's 32. M2 forward. Take him to the top. Okay, we got Arlo in lane 1. Milestone in lane 2. Watch the light. It'd be the Arlo. Let's go switch them up. Alright, they switched up. Arlo's in lane 2. Milestone lane 1. Watch the light. Arlo with his 1694 to 1705. Okay. The white roadster. E67 diecast 32 roadster up against Dog Squad Racing is his 32. Jabu. Alright. Got E67 diecast. Lane 1. Lane 2, Dog Squad. J-Bo the driver. Lane 2. Watch the light. E67 with a 1710 to a 1728 for Dog Squad. Okay, we got Dog Squad on lane 1. E67 on lane 2. Watch the light. E67 will be your winner for 1718. Alright, we got Mr. Dark. And he's 32 Ford Coupe on lane 1 and lane 2. Dragster Senior and he's 33 Blue, 33 Ford. Taking them to the top. Okay, we took them to the top. Got them switched. Mr. Dark lane 2. Dragster lane 1. What's the lot? Mr. Dark will be moving on with his 1736. Okay, we got us a new team here on Lobby Ridge. Barrett Wheeling is his name, but it's Team H2O. The Water Boys. In lane 2, Space Coach Racing. He's also a new one to this channel. But we're going to take them to the top and see which one's fastest. Alright. We got the Water Boy in lane 1. Space Coast in lane 2. What's the lot? Space Coast. 1729 to 1755. Alright, got them switched up. Water Boys in lane 2. Space Coast in lane 1. What's the lot? Space Coast 1720 to 1814. I believe Water Boy's got some gas in his water. So it'll be Space Coast moving on. Okay. We got Craigster Senior in lane 1. Dad from Elevation Diecast Racing, lane 2. Take them to the top. Okay. Dexter's in lane 1, Dad's in lane 2. What's the lot? And Dad takes a jump, 1715 to 1775. Dad won that one. We're going to switch them up. Now Dad's in lane 1. And Craigster Senior's in lane 2. What's the lot? And Dad, 1703, getting faster to 1776. Okay, we got the Vicky for B&D Racing in lane 1. Cash Money Boys in lane 2. Let's see what happens. Alrighty then. B&D's in lane 1. Cash Money Boys in lane 2. Here we go. What's the lot? B&D 1725 to 1736. We'll switch them up. Okay, we switched them up. The Vicky's in the outside lane number 2. Cash Money Boys is on the inside number 1 lane. What's the lot? I believe the Cash Money Boys took another run at this. We'll have to see. We're taking them to the top. Had a little difficulty on that one. But Cash Money Boys has got that. It's 1-1. Okay, it's race 3. Each one's got one. What's the lot? Little Vicky, 1723. Be moving on. Okay, we got the water boy back up. It's that water boy this time. In lane 1. Uncle Elvis in lane 2. We're going to find out who's the fastest. Water boy's in lane 1. Uncle Elvis is in lane 2. What's the lot? The water boy with a 1732 to a 1741. Uncle Elvis lane 1. Water boy lane 2. What's the lot? Uncle Elvis come back with a vengeance. Take them back to the top. Okay, we got them switched up. Both of them got a win. Whoever wins this one then moves on. That's a lot. Be the water boy. 1734 to 1737. Okay, we got B&D Racing in lane 1. And Fast Lane Speed Shop, lane 2. Take them to the top. Okay. B&D lane 1. Fast Lane lane 2. What's the lot? B&D 1738 to 1740. I got a bunch of towels in here and from a bean bag. Try to soften the landing. Okay, we got them switched up. B&D's in lane 2. Fast Lane's in lane 1. What's the lot? Fast Lane come back. 1726. This brings on to the third race. Take them back to the top. Alright, got them switched up. Fast Lane's on lane 2. B&D's on lane 1. What's the lot? Fast Lane moving on. It's 1733. Okay, we got the copper colored mod rod, Feral Patrick. Feral Racing. 131 diecast Racing in lane 2. Take them to the top. Feral Patrick in lane 1. 131 in lane 2. What's the lot? $17.11 to $17.29. $17.11 is Farrell Patrick. We got the Farrell Patrick in lane 2. 131 in lane 1. What's the light? Farrell Patrick will be moving on with 1712 to 1725. Lane 1 we got Arlo and his mod rod. Lane 2 we got Farrell Patrick and his gold mod rod. Taking them to the top. Alrighty then, we're back on the hill. Arlo on lane 1. Farrell Patrick in lane 2. The Farrell mods. What's the light? Arlo 1701 to 1710. Switching them up. Okay, got them switched up. Farrell Patrick's in lane 1 this time. Arlo's in lane 2. What's the light? $17.06. To Arlo's $16.97. Arlo got it down in the 16s. So that being said, Arlo's moving on. Okay, we got Stray Dog in lane 1. And his white hooligan. And he got hot wad racing. And his black with flame. Coop. 32 Coop. Okay, Stray Dog lane 1. Hot rod lane 2. What's the light? Hot rod 1728 to 1806. Alrighty then, we got hot rod in lane 1. Stray Dog lane 2. What's the light? Hot rod 1719 to 1803. Hot rods are moving on. Okay, we got Papa Pugsley. It's Black Ford. Man-Child Motorsport. MCM. Man-Child Motorsport. We got the red rat rod from Cash Money Boys. I had to work on it, and I just let you know it wouldn't roll before. Okay, got Papa Pugsley on lane 1, Cash Money Boys lane 2. Here we go. What's your light? $17.27 for Papa Pugsley. Cash Money Boys 1804. Alright. Cash Money Boys lane 1. Papa Pugsley lane 2. What's your light? Papa Pugsley, 1739. I hope y'all have enjoyed this first section of the racing. This is round 1. ones in the books. We're gonna go back and try to get round 2 sometime either tonight or maybe tomorrow. But we'll get you done in a timely manner.